Hi, I'm Poppy, and today I'm going to teach about the law of sines. Let's start with the warm-up. What is A? As we know that sine of A is equal to opposite side of angle A, which in this case is lowercase a, divided by the hypotenuse. So sine of 55 degrees is A divided by 10. Multiply 10 on both sides, and A will be equal to 10 times sine of 55 degrees, which is approximately 8.19. Let's look at the first example. It is the angle side case, which means that we know two angles and one of the sides. First of all, the law of sines tells us that the ratio between the side of an angle and the side opposite to it is going to be constant for any of the angles in the triangle. So sine of alpha over A is equal to sine of beta over B, which is also equal to sine of gamma over C. With this formula, we can find the other two sides. Let's find the alpha first. As we know that the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degrees, alpha will be equal to 180 degrees minus 60 degrees minus 42 degrees, which is equal to 78 degrees. Now let's find A. We know that alpha is 78 degrees, gamma is 60 degrees, and C is 15. We will have sine of 78 degrees divided by A equals to sine of 60 degrees divided by 15. Then we cross multiply and get A times sine of 60 degrees equal to 15 times sine of 78 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 60 degrees. A will be equal to 15 times sine of 78 degrees divided by sine of 60 degrees, which is approximately 16.9. Now to find B, we do the same steps as before. Sine of 42 degrees over B equals to sine of 60 degrees over 15. Cross multiplied and we'll get B times sine of 60 degrees equal to 15 times sine of 42 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 60 degrees to get B. B will be 15 times sine of 42 degrees over sine of 60 degrees, which is about 11.6. In the angle side angle case, it is similar to the one before. We know two angles and one side. We should find beta first, so we can use the law of sines. It will be equal to 180 minus 85 minus 39, which is 56 degrees. Now we can find A. Here we have the sine of 39 degrees divided by A equals to sine of 56 degrees divided by 23. Then we cross multiply and get A times sine of 56 degrees equal to 23 times sine of 39 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 56 degrees. A will be equal to 23 times sine of 39 degrees divided by sine of 56 degrees, which is approximately 17.5. Now to find C, we do the same steps as before. Sine of 56 degrees over 23 equals to sine of 85 degrees over C. Cross multiply and we get C times sine of 56 degrees equal to 23 times sine of 85 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 56 degrees to get C. C will be equal to 23 times sine of 85 degrees over sine of 56 degrees, which is about 27.6. Let's look at one more example. Side angle case. This time we know two sides of the triangle and only one angle. To solve the triangle, we have to find the other angle first. Let's start with beta. We know that gamma is 110 degrees and C is 50, so sine of 110 degrees over 50 will be equal to sine of beta over B, which is 34. We then multiply both sides by 34. Sine of beta will be equal to 34 times sine of 110 degrees over 50. To find the angle, we take the sine inverse of the whole thing, which is 34 times sine of 110 degrees over 50. Plug that in the calculator and you get about 40 degrees. Now we know 2 out of 3 angles, so we can find the last one. Alpha will be equal to 180 minus 110 minus 40, which is 30 degrees. The only thing we have left is side A. To find A, we set sine of 110 degrees divided by 50 equals to sine of 30 degrees divided by A. Cross multiply and get A times sine of 110 degrees equal to 50 times sine of 30 degrees. A will be equal to 50 times sine of 30 degrees divided by sine of 110 degrees, which is approximately 26.6. Last thing, how can we apply the law of sines in the real world? Let's look at this example. Imagine your friend has a kite out on 100 feet of string at an angle of 60 degrees with the ground. You, 40 feet away from your friend, note that the angle formed by the kite and your friend is 80 degrees. How far is the kite from you? Here's what it looks like. We know that the law of sines is a ratio. Sine of alpha over A is equal to sine of beta over B. Plug the numbers that we know in and we'll get sine of 80 degrees over 100 equals to sine of 60 degrees over x. Cross multiply and get x times sine of 80 degrees equals to 100 times sine of 60 degrees. Divide both sides by sine of 80 degrees. X will be equal to 100 times sine of 60 degrees divided by sine of 80 degrees. X is approximately 87.9. So the answer to this question is that you are about 87.9 feet away from the kite. That's it. Thank you for watching.